What's up, family? Welcome to Stock Street University. Hold on. Oh, my bad, Q. I had you muted. Welcome to Stock Street University. Hey, it happens. It happens. Look, this is how I go, right? Make sure you like, subscribe, comment if you have suggestions on anything you want us to talk about. We also have a great community. If you want some information about our community, you can visit stockstreetuniversity.com. That's stockstreetuniversity.com. And you can check out some of our services. We have our Gamma course, our Delta package, watch list, and newsletter, right? So we do have a great community that you could be a part of also, where we're talking about stocks and, you know, how we're approaching different strategies in the market. So make sure you check that out. Other than that, man, everybody's talking about Bitcoin right now. So let's talk Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin nearly broke $43,000. I think it was last night. And that's the highest it's been since May 19th. Right?
Mm-hmm. Well, no, because in May, it's actually been a little longer than that.
May 9th.
Like May 9th.
Let me see.
I think it was like May 9th. It was early May. It was before middle of it. It was like May 9th, May 10th.
Well, I got May 18th was the last time it was above 43,000.
May 19th?
Yeah. And then
because in May it had that beautiful spike and it touched like 60K. It was early May, end of April. It was when it had touched the 60K and it's been on a decline since.
Yeah. But I'm saying it's the highest it's been since May.
Oh, yeah. Since May, definitely the highest it's been. Came back within the past few days, touched 40. Yeah, it was almost 43. You said, right?
Yeah, almost 43.
So 42 and change. I mean, it's currently almost, just over half, call it 67% of what it was worth in May. But it's still a lot of people are still very bullish and adamant on Bitcoin.
Yep.
You got El Salvador that made that acknowledges it as a currency. You got, I always get these two confused when it comes to Bitcoin. Sweden? Or is it Switzerland?
Sweden, I don't know.
I think it's Sweden that's looking that was talking about, adding them into their as a fiat. So, you're looking at there's a lot of talks around Bitcoin, right? El Salvador opened up a wallet. China kicked the miners out of China, right? A lot of them are not Texas. So there's been a lot of movements, a lot of things going on in the news around Bitcoin. It has, to me, I think now that it's starting to gain traction, it hasn't quite reached its ground yet, right? To find the stability. So you tend to see high volatile transitions or movement within Bitcoin's valuation. Now, I know we got some people in the community. Shout out Glenn. Shout out Boyce and a few others. That are very strong on Bitcoin, and me as a long-term investor, and a commodities collector, right? They like. It's like, well, why don't you push Bitcoin like this? It stores value, but I just don't think it's found its ground yet. I don't think it's found its stable point. And that's just me personally. I like to see. I like some volatility. I like to see more steady movements. Right? But I think it's a great long term. What you got, Jay?
Yeah, with what a lot of the Bitcoin enthusiasts would say is that since a lot more institutions own Bitcoin, that Bitcoin's floor would be between 28 and 30,000. And also we got PayPal, who's making a big push into that crypto space, right? So here's the news that we got from PayPal. PayPal is in the process of recruiting for several cryptocurrency-related positions at its Ireland office, further highlighting the company's ambitions in the rapidly growing digital asset market. PayPal launched a dedicated crypto and blockchain business unit earlier this year to support its foray into cryptocurrencies, which initially began in October 2020, allowing customers in the United States to buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, and Litecoin. In March of this year, the company expanded its offering by allowing U.S. customers to pay for goods and services using their digital asset holdings. 2 months later, PayPal said it would allow customers to withdraw their cryptocurrencies to third-party wallets. And also, I think it was today or yesterday, PayPal did make plans to extend crypto services to UK as soon as next month. So that's huge.
That's huge for PayPal, for crypto, for Bitcoin. I don't like PayPal, but it's still huge for them as well. It definitely gives Bitcoin a very bullish notion behind it. Now, at the same token, a lot of people do see the tether between Tesla and Bitcoin, but Bitcoin has so much going on for it right now, which makes it good, right? Now, at the same token, as it gets closer towards the end of the year, I can see Bitcoin actually rising, because a lot of people are looking for ways to offset. And as you know, only problem with that is Bitcoin is still currently known as an asset. So any profit made on Bitcoin is taxed at a higher rate, which, if I remember correctly, based on evaluation we was looking at it, Bitcoin is 60% taxed as long term, and 40% is taxed at, which is weird, right? Yeah, it's weird. But it is, either way you put it, it's still taxed at a higher rate. Any profits made on Bitcoin, but if you're part of the Bitcoin community or Bitcoin enthusiasts, as opposed to trading Bitcoin, you're looking at it as a store of value. You're looking at it as a hold as opposed to a trade. Now, some people are trading other cryptos just to fuel their Bitcoin portfolio, to be able to increase their holdings, which is a great way to do it. Gathering as much Satoshis as they can to be able to increase their valuation on it, which, it's a strategy, right? And all investments have strategies, different strategies for different investments. It definitely gets a lot of play in its comparison to gold, as the way that the store is valued, the way that it's currently evaluated. So I can expect to see a lot more volatile movement between rises and dips within Bitcoin over the next few months.
Yeah. And currently, as we speak, it looks like Bitcoin is pulling down. It's a little pullback down to 39,653. I don't know if that pullback is going to last and maybe come back down into the 30s. Not sure. But we'll see. But this is how it is in the markets, right? It dips, it climbs, it dips, it climbs.
Now, the only difference is this market is 24/7.
Yeah, 24/7. Yep, they don't stop. So maybe you scalpers out there may have fun with this, but I was just thinking, like, how is the taxes gonna affect people who like to scalp?
It depends on how they file. Depends on how they claim profits. Yeah, that's weird.
I don't care.
Hey, I'm not the tax person, we're into investing and finances and all of that, but no, we're not tax accountants. So, I'd have to sit down with my tax person to be able to figure out if I want to scalp Bitcoin. Shout out to your tax lady, right, Jay? She made fun of you for that Doge. But it is what it is. But yeah, if I was to scalp Bitcoin, how would that impact how would that impact my taxation? Can I claim losses to offset profits? I mean, essentially, I would say yeah, right? But how on scalping, because obviously when you're trading or investing, you want more profits than loss. So, how would that play out considering that it's an asset, not a currency? Now, I have Bitcoin in my holdings, so I don't scalp it, I don't trade it. So I really haven't seen that on a personal level.
Yeah, I'm actually holding companies that are tethered to Bitcoin and Ethereum. Bitcoin Cash.
I scalp companies tethered to Bitcoin and crypto.
I don't even scalp them. I just buy them.
I scalp Riot. Yeah. Oh no, I scalp Riot. I scalp Mara. Like I think he was there. It was in the community, and I had scalped Riot, and I had got a quick few dollars on the bear side off of Riot. It wasn't a problem.
But yeah, man. So I'm real excited because I got a lot of companies that are tethered to Bitcoin and Ethereum that I'm holding. Mm-hmm. Right. You got to do your own DD to find out what companies, what the companies are. Right. But they're
do your DD.
Yeah, I think they're a real good buy and hold in my opinion. Not financial advice, not a CPA, fiduciary, or none of that.
We are not your financial advisors. We are not your fiduciaries. But you can go to StockStreetUniversity.com and find out how you can learn about these things.
Yeah, that's a nice way to close it out. So we'll keep watching Bitcoin. I do hope I'm a Bitcoin bull. I can't lie. I'm a Bitcoin bull, hoping Bitcoin could do very well. So maybe within the next year or two, if things kind of do well, we might see Bitcoin at 75 or 100,000. It's very possible.
Just make sure you don't mess with my commodity sector.
All right, fam. Y'all have a great day.
All right.
Check out the next video.
Like, subscribe,
yes,
comment
sir.
below. We appreciate y'all. Take it.